The woman was shocked to discover the son of the CEO looked exactly like her precious boy. The CEO and his assistant were also stunned. It turned out that 5 years ago, the woman had been framed by her scheming younger sister. She drank the drugged wine her sister handed her and happened to encounter a drunken CEO. The two shared a sweet night together. The next morning, the CEO's mother learned that her son had spent the night with an unknown woman. She immediately rushed to the scene and ran into the woman who was hurriedly leaving. Seeing her son still asleep, she ordered her assistant to monitor the woman's every move. Months later, the woman gave birth to a pair of twins with great difficulty. The CEO's mother arrived with bodyguards and forcefully took away the bloodline that belonged to their family. A kind-hearted doctor couldn't bear to see the woman lose everything, so he asked the nurse to take away one of the children. When the woman woke up, she thought she had only given birth to one baby. 5 years have passed. The CEO's son wanted to find a mommy for himself and ended up going to a nightclub to find a date for his dad. The CEO was furious when he found out. He immediately went to retrieve his son. The secretary beside him quickly tipped off the little boy, telling him to run. Meanwhile, the woman also took her son to a restaurant. She instructed her son to sabotage her friend's blind date, so the two boys started acting separately. But who knew? The woman's son mistook the CEO for the blind date. The little boy rushed over, hugged the CEO, and called him daddy. The CEO picked up the boy and put him into the car, ready to take him home. Completely unaware that he had picked up the wrong child, the woman went into the restaurant and couldn't find her son, so she decided to help her friend scare off the date herself. At that moment, the CEO's son ran over. The woman immediately grabbed him and said that this was her and her date's child. The little boy saw the CEO's car parked at the door and quickly hid behind the blind date. Her friends saw this and immediately poured coffee on the blind date's face, then turned and walked away. The woman quickly took the boy and fled. Afterward, her friend gave the woman a reward. The woman took the money and planned to take her son home for a big dinner. The boy, trying to avoid the CEO, agreed to go home with the woman. Meanwhile, the CEO was scolding his assistant and the woman's son at home. The assistant urged the boy to admit his mistake quickly, so as not to get everyone into more trouble. The boy knew they had mistaken him for someone else, and directly told the CEO that he was not his son. The CEO was furious upon hearing this. He thought the boy was refusing to recognize him just to find a mommy. He decided to ground the boy at home. On the other side, the woman still hadn't realized she had the wrong child. She rode her little electric scooter with the boy to go home. At a corner, she accidentally collided with a luxury car. She quickly put the boy down to check on the situation. A jerk and a scheming woman stepped out of the luxury car. Seeing the woman, they mocked her and even insulted the boy. The woman couldn't hold back and slapped the man. The jerk pretended that his car was damaged and wanted to use the opportunity to extort money from her. The boy made a call, and a car more expensive than theirs showed up.